Hello Libra, and welcome to your new moon reading in Virgo for the month of September. As always, these readings are good from new moon to new moon. So these are going to be energies that are going to be transpiring over the next month for this full lunar cycle. And as always, I've already pre-shuffled and meditated with all the decks so that we can get started right away. And if this message resonates with you guys, check out the energy clearing video as well that I do for the collective with every reading. All right, at the center of your reading, you have forest, breath, conscious energies. You have winter solstice, reflection, subconscious energies. You've got tsunami, wake-up call, cried for resolution. You've got rainbow and blessings. And outcome is childhood innocence. All right, Libra. At the center of your reading is breath. And this is an energy of consciously choosing to release something from your life. Just like you can consciously release a breath, what in your life can you consciously release? What in your life do you need to let go of? And this is something that the universe isn't going to come and take away from you. This is something that you have to take responsibility for releasing. So releasing and empowering yourself to release is going to be the work for you this season. What that is going to be completely up to you and your intuition. We'll pull more cards to see. And then on a conscious level, we've got reflection, we've got winter solstice energy. So this to me is talking about two things. It is getting you to be very honest with yourself about what has ended in your life. And then we're talking about releasing, and we're talking about endings, especially over energies that have transpired over the summer. So what has ended in your life? What are you ready to be done with? This can be things or people, or this can be personality traits, behaviors, bad habits. What are you done with? And this is also talking about making time for yourself, for introspection, to kind of check in with yourself and make those inventories, right? There's both endings and release energies available for you during this cycle. So it's going to kind of be up to you to choose what you are letting go of. Because around the corner, you've got a wake-up call. So if you are allowing yourself to hang out in these energies or let yourself stay stuck for longer than you need to be, don't you worry. The universe is coming around the corner with a wake-up call to kind of help shake you up a little bit. In my experience, it's best to do these things on your own terms when it's calling to you. But nonetheless, especially around the full moon, which would be like 2 weeks after the new moon, you might be getting a shakeup in your life. However, to help get you through some of like this most serious energy, you have blessings as required for resolution. And this is a message of count your blessings, look towards the areas that are positive in your life, but also to kind of like relax a little bit, right? Because we're almost at the end of the storm. Like we're getting to the part of like after the rain falls and the storm passes, like the rainbow comes through and we're almost there. You're almost there. So I feel like the worst is yet behind you, but now is like the cleanup time, right? Now is time for like serious conversations with yourself, maybe sitting yourself down for a talk. Because on the other side of this rainbow energy, you have childhood and innocence, and this is trying to push you back to your center, back to your original state. It's trying to push you to be more connected to that playful side of yourself, to be more joyful, to be more excited about life again. But for some of you, this is also talking about like making sure that you revisit or caring for your childhood self, making sure that you are being gentle with yourself, making sure that you're being very nurturing with yourself as well during this process. And I feel like every sign so far probably has gotten this card in one space or another. So this is telling me that a lot of people right now are doing like childhood work, inner child work. Like there are just some wounds that we cannot take with us in order to keep moving forward. So let's pull some tarot to get clarification on all of these energies. So for this part, we're going to look at the energies that are coming up to be released and energies that are coming up to be embraced. At the center of your reading, you have Ace of Pentacles as being released and Ace of Swords as coming up for you. So this to me is talking about you might be wanting a breakthrough or a new start when it comes to money. You might be wanting a career change, a career transition, starting a new venture, new ways of getting money. But this is telling me not so fast. Not that it's not coming, but it's being put on pause for a little bit because there is Ace of Swords coming up for you instead. And this is an energy of speaking truth, of honesty, of clarity, of purpose. And this is telling me that it's time for you to be very clear, very purposeful, very sincere, very honest, very much in alignment and integrity about what it is that you want to do, what it is that you want to manifest, so that this Ace of Pentacles comes much more easier. But it's almost like your values, your motivations need to be very clear within you. But there's stuff that is blocking this clarity from coming through because your attention is elsewhere. You have the Nine of Wands is being released, and the Ten of Swords is coming up for you. Okay. You might be feeling whatever this ending is, it's weighing you down. It wants to be released. It wants to be let go of. Ideally, if we can release it during this fall season, right? End of summer in the Northern Hemisphere is September 22nd, and we're getting ready to shift into fall. And so whatever this energy is, it is draining you, it is leaving you tired, it is leaving you feeling like you can't keep going. It's making you feel like you don't have the strength within you to go on. It's making you feel like alone, burdened, overwhelmed. Like no wonder, like where is your, like there's no vitality, right? Coming through for you. It's just a very difficult situation. that you need to work on clearing and releasing. Oh my God. You will have all the aces in one reading. So, Ace of Wands as being released is a new beginning in passion. Something that you're passionate about, something that lights you up, something that sparks you, that gives you drive and purpose. This is not right now. It's almost like the career of your dreams is like around the corner, but you can't get to it just yet because you have a new beginning in love and spirituality that is coming up for you. For some of you, you might be going through a spiritual awakening. For some of you guys are going to be experiencing a spiritual level up and just a deeper connection to yourself, a deeper connection to your emotions, a deeper connection to love. And this might not be something that you prioritize. Maybe clarity and love isn't exactly what would excite you, or maybe clarity, enlightenment, and a spirituality leveling up isn't exactly what you want. You're kind of like, I want money and I want my career and my purpose and to be aligned and to be happily on my way. But it's kind of like it's going to be up to you how much you empower yourself to embrace these energies. And it can be a little bit overwhelming, but again, we're talking about breath and release. Even if it's just about releasing things that you don't want from your home, just to get the ball rolling, right? Getting rid of old clothes, cleaning out your car, an old closet, to open yourself up, to start. There's like a full life change, transparent shift waiting for you. But you have to take care of these two first. You have to let this go. You have to be honest with yourself. And it's been difficult and it's been hard, but we're almost through. You might have been feeling confused in the past, confused about what to do, feeling a little bit overwhelmed, not knowing quite what to prioritize, not knowing quite where to start, not even sure if you're going the right way. But do not worry. You have emotional fulfillment coming for you, happiness. You do have a breakthrough coming for you, or more like not a breakthrough, more like the gold pot, right? At the end of the rainbow coming for you. And it's happiness, it's wish fulfillment. So what is it you're really been wishing for? What is it that you really want? Because it is available to you, but you have every new beginning in love, beginning in money, beginning in passion, clarity, protection, guidance. Like, it's all basically available to you. But this shit, I'm sorry, it is dragging you down. It is weighing you down. It is blocking you, draining you. But you have happiness coming for you. Like, this is costing you all your happiness. And I think only you know what that is. It's a general reading. Surrendering to your spiritual practice, surrendering to with the Hierophant, surrendering to getting help, surrendering to getting higher guidance. It could be therapy, it could be a counselor, it could be an elder, somebody you trust, but it's still of the spiritual nature. And maybe some of you have been fighting this a little bit or putting it on the back burner, but it's going to help you manifest whatever it is you want. The Magician is a card of somebody that has all the tools, all the ability to create abundance. He has the sword, he has the cup, he has like the coin. It's almost like you have everything you need right around the corner and you can't quite put your fingers on it just yet, but it's going to be available to you. And the ability to manifest. If you guys aren't familiar with the manifestation process or what it is, I would suggest that you start looking into that as well, how to manifest. But you're also manifesting your happiness, not just a physical thing, not just your wish, right? You actually just want to be happy. All right, Libra. I'm like, everybody's doing internal work right now. I'm getting that's just what it is. Let's pull more tarot and get more clarity on all of these energies. All right, so for this part of the reading, we're going to look at the energies that are looking to be released, that we want to let go of, and then we'll look at the energies that are coming up for you guys. So being released is the Two of Winter, and that's Two of Swords. This is an energy talking about being closed off, being blocked off, not having made a decision on something. So I'm going to read this to you, and it says, indecision is holding you back. Make the choice that's best for you rather than trying to please others. Feeling trapped between the intellectual and the emotional. So this is again telling you to make that time, make that time for quiet self-reflection, so that you can be very honest with yourself, so that you can make a choice about maybe even what it is that you need to let go of, and stick to that decision and don't look back without prioritizing the needs of others. I know I'm talking to a Libra right now, and it's all about balance and caring about other people as well, but this is telling you to think about your needs, because nobody else is thinking about yours right now at the time. You've got Nine of Spring, and this is Nine of Wands. Oh my God, this is the same card, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's the same card. And so it's telling, I'm going to read it to you. And it's talking about, it says, protect the fruits of your labors, prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead, environmental conservation. So again, it's talking about you feeling that exhaustion, right? Like you can't keep going. Like this situation feels too difficult for you, or it's just that weighing you down. But it's the same card, clarifying the same card. So it's like we have to let it go. You got 10 of Autumn, which is 10 of Coin. And this is just, it has to deal with money or getting help from others, getting help from family. So for this one, I'm just going to say it's more about just surrendering to turning to like family for help or support at this time. if there might be money worries for some of you as well, I'm getting. But don't worry about it. I'm like, it's going to be okay. You've got Six of Autumn as being released, and that is Six of Coin. And this to me is a card about not receiving equally, like not, how do I explain it? It's about no longer engaging in dynamics where there's not equal give and take. And this can be anything. This can be work, this can be partnerships, this can be friendships. But it's talking about taking less, accepting less than you deserve. It's talking about selling yourself short. It's talking about not knowing your own worth. And so this energy, it's almost like blocking you as well, or it's keeping you confused, or keeping your attention in the wrong place. We've got Prince of Summer as being released, and that's Prince of Cups. And so I'm just going to read the last sentence, and it says the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. So there is a lot of emotion involved. It could be a little bit difficult for you, but try your very best to stay grounded, to stay centered, to help you navigate these energies. You've got Seven of Spring coming up for you, which is Seven of Wands. And this says, be assertive, don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. And this is again in support of you speaking your truth, you holding your ground, it is standing up for yourself, right? Again, this could be anything. This could be in a family dynamic, a partner, work. You got Four of Autumn, which is Four of Coin. And it says manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. So this is an energy, this is again talking about money. Some of you guys, because you do have like money coins in the release area, this is saying like be mindful with your money. You might feel stuck because of money reasons for some of you, like maybe you can't let something go because there would be a loss of money. I'm not done with the reading. You've got Two of Summer, which is Two of Cups. I'm going to read this. I'm going to read the whole card to you guys. And it says, falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So for some of you guys that are looking to mend a relationship with someone, this is potentially possible, available to you. For those of you that it's not talking about mending a relationship, it is talking about mending a relationship with yourself. It is talking about bringing yourself back into balance, falling in love with yourself again, caring for yourself, and to see yourself in a whole different light, to have a newfound love, appreciation, and respect for yourself. This is also a balance of both male and female energies within you. That might not be what some of you guys want to hear, but it is what's coming up. You have Five of Summer coming up, which is Five of Cups. And this is also an energy of sadness, of being upset over what was lost or what's being left behind. And I'm going to read the card, and it says, Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So this is here to remind you to be very mindful of your thoughts, be very mindful of what you're giving your attention to. Sorry, there's a truck outside. Being very mindful of what you give your attention to. Don't cook up worst case scenarios and then spiral off into that direction, especially if there's like money worries behind your head. No need to think of like worst case scenarios. We're going to be optimistic, right? Because you do have manifestation coming up for you on the other side of this. And you have happiness. And you have 7 of Winter coming up for you, and it says there is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. So what it is you think you're losing, what it is you think you have to let go of, this card is here to remind you, do not settle, there's better. You're just not seeing it right now because you might be a little bit caught up in like the sadness and the emotions, maybe a little bit of the fear or stress of money, and you were very burdened by whatever this dynamic is. But it's because you're so stuck in the emotion of it that you're really not able to see things from a broader perspective. But again, if you can remember all the previous cards, you have everything that you need available to you, and you have that manifestation card coming up for you as well, saying that you have the power, the authority, the ability to create whatever it is that you want for yourself. And I'm not saying that all of these energies are going to play out and transpire and that in 1 month you're going to have the best life that you want. I'm saying these are energies for you to work through this month, and it's up to you how you respond to each individual situation, how much you empower yourself to let go of things, make time for introspection, learn to go with the flow, learn to stay grounded, learn to stay centered. All right, Libras. I'm gonna pull one chakra card for you guys to close out the reading. And it is a crown chakra, and it's talking about soul path, clarity, vision, and manifestation. Fluorite brings optimism about your future. It shows you where to go, how to proceed, the right direction to follow. You have pulled this card because you are on the right track to achieve your highest dreams. Meditate with fluorite to help you think clearly, connect to your higher self, and make decisions in alignment with your highest good. And yes, absolutely, if that's not what this whole reading was about, it's about your ability to manifest, right? You're being pushed towards something better, and you're being pushed towards your spirituality, your soul growth. So the crown chakra is talking about allowing for higher consciousness to come through to guide you. So if you do have some fluorite, I recommend you work with it for this lunar cycle. And if this message resonated with you, check out the energy clearing session as well. I'll be sure to do crown chakra work for you guys there too. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. Hope these messages were helpful to you, and we will see you at the next new moon. Bye.